Yeah, see, it's right there. We're live right now. Scott Zlatev, look at your screen. There's a yellow live button.
Check.
Welcome, everybody, to more ways to boost your business on Monday night. Glad to have you here. Some of you are already members of our team, and many of you are just here checking us out right now. We don't blame you, but by the time you're done watching this short presentation with these wonderful people we've gathered together, these are some of the leaders on our team, you will automatically be drawn to the yellow Join Now button right below this video. And that being said, at any time during this live hangout, go ahead and click that. It will open up into a new window, and you can create your account very simply and very easily. We've created this to be as simple and easy as possible. Anybody can do it. We have experienced team members and new team members alike, all of them basically having success like they've never had before. And just a little bit of extra spice on it. In the last 7 days, we have added a little bit of an extra. We call it the Bronze Booster Bonus. And we're going to be getting to that a little bit later. Until then, I'm just going to kick it right over to one of the other co-founders of the 110 Method team, Scott Zlatev. Take it away, my friend.
Hey, thanks, buddy. And yeah, every week, guys, we come here, we drop even more value than we did the week before. And down below, if you read some of the comments, it's undeniable what we've got here. We have something really special. We've cultivated a team that is all moving forward, marching forward. I actually said mooching. It was a combo word. I don't even think it's in the dictionary. Actually, it is, but in the wrong way. But I combined marching forward with moving forward. So mooching forward. There you go. There's the marketer's dictionary for you. But we're marching forward with a common vision to basically help the average person who has struggled to make money online and create a system and put it right in front of you so that it's really simple, easy to follow, and we've always brought forth the different the products, the tools, everything that you need, but simplified it so there's not these countless different things that you have to manage, that you have to worry about doing, because experienced veterans in the internet marketing industry, we actually handle most of the things that actually get you paid. Like the sending out emails, for instance. That's a huge one. A lot of people don't understand copywriting. They don't understand how to cultivate a list. They don't understand a lot of these different things that put you way up here in making money online. And essentially what we've done is we've simplified the entire process. Now I'm talking with everybody who's brand new, who has never seen this before. Obviously, if you look down below the comments, we have a whole list of people right now. We're running at 255 people listening right now at the timing of this live hangout. And there will be more and more people that will be watching this on the replay. And what we actually released last week was we keep continuing to up the game even further and further and further. We actually released something 2 weeks ago. We released something to the entire team, and in the first 20 minutes, we actually we sent so much traffic to a specific offer that it actually crashed the servers once. And then a couple hours went by, and finally they reset the servers and everything, and everybody was just mad dash to it, and we crashed it again. we just completely dominated the whole entire this one specific offer, and we added it on as a bonus, and we fueled more income into the team. These are some of the things that we're actually doing, and we're doing it on your behalf. Because, see, the thing that we know to be true is, yes, we've been able to produce income. We've been able to produce a lot of different income. There's some members on the panel who've produced a lot of income, like 6 figures. Now, everybody has the ability to do that if you take action, right? The biggest thing is you have to be able to take action and get started, right? And every single person who takes action can start moving forward with the step-by-step instructions that we actually detail out once you get in, once you click on the yellow button. And one thing that I know to be true is when you take daily action and you do it consistently over a period of time, you will have success. There's nobody, you cannot go without having success. And once you understand that and you just progress forward, you can start making money. Like a lot of us on here, we've made 6 figures and we've done very, very well. But the problems that we've always faced is being able to have our teams being able to make money along with us, right? Now, what we've done with the 110 method, and now an added bonus structure that we actually have, once you click on that link down below, you'll actually see, you'll follow through our 3-step process. Then there's a bonus structure that is absolutely killing it right now. There's actually, we actually have a separate funnel set up just for that because it's converting so extremely well. So with that being said, I'm going to turn the time over to some of our guests because we have some guests. Again, Sandy Gray, she came out. She graced her presence on several different hangouts with us, and she's actually over in the UK. It's like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning over there. We want to respect her time because everybody, as an entrepreneur, time is money, and we want to be able to bring her out. So, Sandy, why don't you unmute your mic, come out, and share a few words of wisdom and what you love best about the 110 method and some of the stuff that you've discovered recently, because I know every week you come with something different that you absolutely love about what you got going. So, I'll turn the time over to you.
Thank you. Can you hear me okay, Kevin? Sorry, can you hear me okay, Scott?
Yep, can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, sorry. I'm still half asleep. Sorry, guys. Okay, thanks, Scott, for that great introduction. And it's always wonderful to be here with everyone. Aaron was the one that said, Sandy, can you come on the hangout? And, it's actually 2:15 here in the UK. But it's great to be here with Greg and everybody else. And the 110 method is an amazing concept. It's such a great business because anybody that's not had success online before and have really struggled to put marketing together, to actually connect with people on Facebook and across the internet, to tell people about a business. So many people struggle with that. They really do. And it's all to do with lack of confidence. It's also due to not having a system that's in place. And you find with the 110 method, the best thing about it that I can see is the system that is in place for any person out there that wants to have a business and learn how to actually follow the steps. Follow very simple steps, which you can actually do for about 30 minutes a day. If you want to spend longer, you can. But if you're working in a full-time job and you really and truly want to change your circumstances and you want to do something different, you want to earn extra money, you want to learn new skills, you want to learn how to become a marketer online, this system is the best system that you could possibly look at. And also it's inexpensive as well. We're not talking about 3 figures, $100 a month. We're talking a lot less than that. So anybody that's out there that really and truly wants to learn new skills and want to take this, not just with the 110 method, if you've got another business, for example, you can actually, the skills that you learn with 110 method, you can take across into your other businesses. And to get success in life, you have to learn. You have to be coachable. A lot of people online these days are just really wanting to make money very quickly. The problem with that is they haven't got the skills. So that's where they fall down. You only get success in life if you actually learn, teach yourself, have the teachings that we have within the 110 method, because you can take that anywhere with you. You can take it into any business that you actually have. And if we're not learning, if we're not learning something new every day or, you know, every week, you're actually dying. You know, there's a lot of people in life, you know, they come to retirement age and they get to the point where they think, well, you know, they've learned everything and they just want to die, you know, and that's not the way to go, because as long as you've got breath in your body, you should still be looking to learn something new every day, because it actually keeps you younger and it keeps your mind going, you know, and every single one of us on the planet, you know, we can all learn something new every single day. We can also give ourselves challenges as well. There's a lot of us that are fearful of going out online, you know, starting a business. You're fearful of that. You're fearful of communicating with people. You're fearful of taking the steps to actually have an online business, to actually communicate with people, to get people into your business. There's so many people online that say, oh, we can't recruit. You know, we can't. Well, if you think you can't, then you can't. But you have to change your mindset that you have, and you can get all of that with the 110 method. With the 110 method, you have a habit for 67 days. You come into this and you sign up for the 67-day challenge, which is one of the best things I've ever seen. Because in there you get a video, and it gives you, that video gives you so much inspiration. You know, you might be going through hard times, etc. But the videos that the guys have actually put in the back office is absolutely fantastic. You also have the steps to do, baby steps on what you need to do to be able to connect with people online. You don't even have to worry about working out a script for yourself. It's all done for you. You've got automation. So the automation will post on your Facebook wall. If you've got a Twitter account, it will also paste on your Twitter account as well. It does a lot of it for you. So all you're really having to do then is just learn to connect with your friends list that are on Facebook. That's really all you do, because there's a lot of people out there that are looking for something. They are looking for something new that you know, that will help them, that will allow them to make their money. So with 110 method, you get a lot of motivation, inspiration. You get people that are here to coach you, and you literally can coach yourself as well by going through the steps. We've got a lot of Facebook groups that everybody can come and connect in. So, you know, if you're lost about something, there's really no issue with that at all, because you've got so much support. You know, we've got so many teams that have all come together as one big team, which is amazing. The main thing that you need to do when you come into 110 method is to, first of all, to take action. So to take action by going down and clicking on the yellow button below. Take action by opening up the emails that you get every day and just looking at the Inspirational Video Festival, which is fantastic because it's giving you a system. It's getting you into a habit. And, you know, to create success, you need to have a habit. And the habit needs to be not just 2 days and you stop. It needs to be 30 days. In this case, we've got a method which is given to us for 67 days. 67-day challenge is great because it takes you through everything that you need to do for the day. And as I say, if you're working full-time, you can still fit that in. You need to be consistent, and of course opening the email will take you through on what you need to do every day. Be focused. There's too many people that are deciding, well, this is a bit hard, and they give up easily, and then they go off to the next shiny object that's out there online, and then they lose money. And then they keep doing that, and they keep doing that, and they don't have success because all they're doing is just running after new shiny objects constantly, every single week, when you've got something here that works for every single person out there. So with the one-step method, to me, it's one of the best systems that the guys have created. Aaron's created it with Scott, with Paul, and with Jim. And to me, I'm just very, very happy with it. It's a great concept. You've got an opportunity down the line to be in 10 different businesses. Now, you're not going to get that anywhere else. 10 different businesses. So for any reason one of those businesses fails, you will still have an income coming in, and that's what everybody wants online. So to have great skills which you can use, you can train other people as well if you wish, but every single person coming into this This is a very, very simple system, and all you really need to do is just take action. You know, you've got to have a want, you've got to have a desire. Somebody contacted me during the week and said to me on my Facebook, "Oh, I do. When I come into the 110 method, do I have to recruit or you know, I can't remember exactly what he said, but." Once again, you know, you're having a bit of a lazy mindset there. You know, you don't want to recruit. Well, at the end of the day, you really need to share with other people. You know, if you want success in this life, success doesn't come to anybody if they're just working on their own. When you are creating success, you're creating it to share it with other people. Let's say that you're a hairdresser and you create products. What are you doing? You're using those products on customers' hair, so of course the customer feels great and they come back to you. So you're sharing that. You have to communicate with people. If you're creating food or anything, you're giving that to people. You know, people are buying it, people are liking it. So the world revolves not around you, it revolves around everybody else that's out there. So what are you going to do for the planet and for everybody when you wake up every single day? Because you need to be a blessing to other people. And it's not about me, I've got to go and get money, etc., etc. Forget about that. You've got to look at your passion. You know, why have you come online? You've come online because you want to earn money. You've come online because you want to change your circumstances. You've come online because you want to, you know, achieve. And the only way that you can achieve is by going through the steps that 110 method has actually created, which are very simple baby steps. I could train a 12-year-old to go through it. That's how simple it is. So it really does lie with yourselves in regards to where you want to go. You know, what is your vision? Where do you want to end up in 6 months' time, a year's time? You know, what skills do you want to have? Do you want to still be out there chasing the shiny objects that are popping up every single week and disappearing, and then people are losing money? And out of that, you've got no skills because they're all passive, you know, passive incomes, or they're simply just, you know, put money in and then, you know, you don't get anything out. You need to have something that's solid. You need to have something that's consistent. You need to have something that's going to stretch you and make you grow as a person. And if you're not growing as a person every day, then you're really just existing and you're not helping anybody. And that's what life is all about. You know, we're here to help other people. We're here to bless other people every single day that we wake up. The Lord gives us breath. It's for us to help other people. And we can do that with the 110 method. So with that, you know, if you're ready to get going with this, just click on the yellow button below and, you know, you'll have something that you can share with other people and just feel good about yourself. You know, because you're actually learning something new, learning new skills, you'll get excited and you'll think, wow, I've actually managed to do this, which I've learned this, which I didn't know last year, you know, or I didn't know a month ago. I've learned new skills. That's what it's all about. Inspiring other people, giving value. That's what we're on the planet for. So with that, thank you.
Woo! Sandy, wow, I need a cigarette. Amazing. You are awesome. Could you say all of that over again? I don't think everybody caught that. I'm just kidding. But incredible, guys. She really hit the nail on the head. Absolute, to the core. It's all about helping people. You're not going to get very far in this business, whether it is with the 110 method or by other means. The choice is yours, but of course the yellow button is there, and we like to kind of maybe call it the easy button because we're removing all those crazy trainings that you're going to get involved in out there, and we're simplifying it into simple methods. Like Sandy said, if you can train a 12-year-old to do it, which is absolutely true, basically it's built for everyone. So if you want something that's going to make more noise in your business than a cricket on steroids and give you more power to your business than a 12-pack of Red Bull, I want to hear you guys in the chat window right now saying, I'm ready. I'm clicking the button. If you're not in the chat, what's stopping you from putting your name and an email and a username in there? That's how easy it is. You're starting right here with this simple chat box. Name, email, boom. You're in the chat. Now you're talking to 110 Method team members. Okay? Next step, yellow button, and let's keep on going. Scott, you wanted to touch on something Sandy said there.
Well, first off, yeah, thanks, buddy. Sandy, wow. You really brought it tonight, and you brought up a lot of really good things that really resonated with me. And I take notes when there's something that's like, wow, boom, aha. I take notes because I've got a journal. I put stuff in. So I hope you guys who are here, whether you're brand new, whether you're not a part of 110 Method yet, or you're on 110 Method, you just heard amazing stuff from Sandy. I mean, she spoke truth. I mean, this is coming from, you look at the amount of years of experience that people on this panel have, and I mean, we're all, you notice we were all sitting there nodding our heads, yes, that's exactly what it takes, and how simple we've actually made it. And one of the critical things that Sandy, one of the many things, I could go on and on and on. I don't want to take up too much time. I just want to add a few things that I really took from what Sandy just talked about, was fear. Fear does a lot for a lot of people, right? Now, here's one thing that you can do. You can take this with you, and you can apply it in your business, whatever it is that you're doing, right? Whether it's 110 Method by clicking on the link down below, or whatever it is that you're currently doing if you're doing something else, right? You can use fear to your advantage, okay? This is stuff that I do with myself all the time. You could say, I fear what's going to happen if I do this, right? Well, here's a different side, a different way to frame it for you. You flip that. What's going to happen if you don't do this? See, the fear that you can actually impart on yourself can spur you into action. If you don't do this, what's going to happen is by the time you're going along doing something, one of your good friends or one of your colleagues that you're in business with right now will say to you in the next week or so, they'll say, hey, have you heard about this 110 Method thing? I just got in. And see, you could have got them in instead, right? I mean, the power of that is insane when you use fear to your advantage. Also, fear is an acronym, false expectations appearing real. Right. The thing is that we set a lot of different stuff in our heads, and it really is not based on reality at all. And your past experiences have nothing to do with your future success, right? So get in now. And another thing that Sandy actually mentioned. Then I'm gonna drop this over to Greg and have Greg kind of come out. Sandy said that it's about people. It's about helping other people. And guys, I mean, anybody who's been in the industry long enough have heard of one of the greatest sales guys ever, sales trainers. His name is Zig Ziglar. And he said, you can have everything that you want if you only help enough other people get what they want. Guys, this whole system is designed so that the 97% of people who typically struggle with an online business can now have success, because most of this stuff is taken care of for you, right? All it takes is just some action on your part. The first set of actions is to get started by clicking on the link down below, go into the 3 steps, finish all 3 steps, and you're in, and you can start taking action, start marching forward toward your new future destiny with us. And that is the value. That is the value that you get by being a part of this team, being associated with leaders like we have on here today. I mean, it's insane. You listen to the amount of wisdom that just came out of Sandy. That is the type of leadership that we actually are cultivating here, right? I mean, we have that existing, but we also want you to be that next person on our Hangout that drops us a ton of value, because more people that we have that can bring more to the table just makes our team that much stronger, and we dominate that many more things. So with that being said, I'm going to turn the time over to Greg. Greg, come out, buddy. Share some of your words of wisdom for everybody on the call.
Bingo. Hey, so it's a new week, it's a new month, new year. It's no better time than right now. Let me tell you a story. Well, a lot of people don't know that not recently, my mom found out that she had congestive heart failure. And she lost her mom, her dad, and a brother and a cousin from this disease. So it was kind of hard on us, of course. But today I had a chance to take her to breakfast. She had a doctor's appointment, and she was going to be in there for a while. So I was able to go watch, I think it was Hot Tub Time Machine Part 2 at 10:45 a.m. Who does that? But that's because of time freedom. Now let's go back 2 years from now. I was driving a truck, a big rig, for 15, 16 hours a day, you know, making some okay money, not seeing my family, barely seeing my mom. And one day, I went to a San Francisco 49er football game, and I told this story before. We were tailgating, and long story short, I ended up getting a DUI, which didn't go well with the truck driving, right? So it was kind of like, and I got a lot of kids, right? And here at home with me, we have 4 young kids. So I had to figure out something fast, you know. I didn't go to college. I barely graduated from high school. You know, my mom had to go up there and do her thing to even get me to walk the stage. And I didn't even know that I had to iron my gown. So my gown had a bunch of squares in it. So I just put it on there. I barely graduated. So I didn't know what I was going to do. And then online marketing fell on my lap. I was skeptical at first, and then I got into it. When I got into it, I didn't know what residual income was. So I said that to say, if I can do it, you can do it. But eventually, the first 6 months, I was falling on my face. I was trying to figure this out. And then eventually, I was frustrated, ready to give up, but I couldn't give up. I didn't have anywhere else to go. So I had to figure it out, right? So then eventually I started figuring it out. And I wish at that time that I had someone that can just show me the way. Just show me the way without upselling me and telling me that I needed this autoresponder and I needed this software. Show me the way. That's what we have here with 110. I wish 110 was around in 2012. Things would have been a lot easier for Greg, right? But today, I'm able to take my mom to breakfast on a Monday. I'm able to go see a movie with only 3 of us was in the theater because of this opportunity, right? And like Sandy said, if one of them is not working right, then we can just add a bonus. Like we did, we added a bonus because maybe, all of them working right for me. But maybe it wasn't working right for the next person, so we added a bonus, and now that next person is starting to make money, right? So it's just, and then disclaimer, sidebar, I upgrade to silver in 14 days. So I'm moving up the ladder because I'm staying consistent with it, and because I know that my vision is going to take me to where I want to go. If I follow what these guys, these 6-figure earners tell me to do, those mentors I was looking for in 2012, if I can follow what they tell me to do, I can get to where I'm trying to go. So those movies on Monday at 10:45 can turn out to breakfast in Mexico or breakfast in the UK with Sandy. Sandy can make me some breakfast, and I can go to church with her, and I can have fun, and I can go meet Ron, and I can go anywhere I want to go because I have financial freedom, right? But it's not going to come to me. It didn't come to me right away. I had to have it in my mind that no matter what, I see Scott making money. I see Dave Wood is making the money. So I see that it's not a scam, so I'm not a skeptic no more. And I may be all over the place. I'm just trying to get all of my thoughts out to you guys right now so you can get the big picture of what's going on. 110 method is where you want to be if you're struggling or if you're brand new to making money online. Not on a cycler, not on a matrix, not on a passive or get-rich-quick scheme. You want to get with some people who are going to teach you, first of all, how to market free marketing. Second of all, how to do paid marketing, right? You get with the right people in this business and you have the right mindset and to tell yourself that I'm never going to give up. I'm going to figure this out, and then I'm going to align myself with people who know how to do it and who's been there before me. You're going to win. And it may not happen in 30 or 60, but it damn sure is going to happen if you stick with it, all right? So with that being said, I want you guys to go to that yellow button, click on it. It's less than a Happy Meal. You can get in right now, and you can be a part of the team, all right? So I'll see you guys on the other side.
Thanks, Greg.
Back to you,
buddy. What more can you say, right? I mean, it really... If you want to make something, and you look at what your lifestyle is and where you want it to go, you have to take certain steps and do them. 110 method makes it as simple and easy. Getting all choked up. You guys kind of made me emotional. Makes it as simple and easy as possible to do these things, because all of us here know through our experience that we've worked really, really hard to get where we were going, and we've gone through all the pains and anguishes that it takes to make that possible, and we've condensed everything down into the most simple strategies and methods for anybody possibly to further their dreams and visions, and that's really why we created this. So if you're ready, we're going to keep on going through the panel here, but go ahead and click the yellow button. And just get started. I want to see some people in the chat who like what we're saying. I want to hear what you guys think. Okay, so just go ahead and put in the chat. If you agree with what Sandy said, tell Sandy you love her, because we sure do. Bingo Brown, Greg Brown, he's got a lot to say. Let's show some support for these panelists, because that's really, these guys and you guys watching right now are the ones that make the 110 method possible. Right? Otherwise, it's just another URL out there. It's all about you. It's all about you watching this. Those of you that are prepared to join our team, those of you that have, it's all about you guys. Okay? Without you, it's just an empty school bus, guys. All right. So I'm gonna send it over. Mike, he's kind of I love this guy. Great sense of humor, and we both kind of have some similarities where we started our journey into the home business profession many years ago. I don't want to date either one of us, but let's just say Apple wasn't really born yet. So, Mike, why don't you come on out and share your wisdom?
Hey, Aaron, you're a very smart man for not giving my age away.
I'm wearing a hat to hide my gray hair.
Yeah, I'm 39 for the 23rd year in a row, so. Okay. What I want to leave with the new people that are watching this is that to reach your pot of gold, you have got to travel the journey between both ends of the rainbow. And the way to do this is like what Sandy and Greg has been saying. I just noticed my camera was, well, it was on. And nothing happens unless money changes hands. And that's when people are able to earn. Money has got to change hands. And the biggest marketplace in the world is the internet. And 110 has put together a system that allows you to go from the basics to beginning to intermediate, and to seasoned marketer. And these are skills that you're going to be able to use anywhere. Also, you get the opportunity to view outstanding leadership training. And it is the type of training that I wish I would have had a lot of years ago. But of course, back then they didn't have the internet. And I can honestly say that I was so thrilled when I was doing the 67-day challenge, and I'm on day 62 right now. I was just put in copper a couple of days ago, and I'm telling you, if you do it, you're going to see success starting to happen. Some of you are going to be able to bring in 40 or 50 people in 60 days. Some of you are going to bring in 12 or 13 or 14 or 15 maybe. But that's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's going to happen. And if you look at it in the aspect of the back end instead of the front end, so what you bring in 6 people or 7 people in a 60-day period. You teach your team to do the same thing. A few months from then, you're going to have 200 people on your team. And you're going to be able to exchange that money. And you're getting the tools that you need to be successful in the internet marketing business. I'm thrilled to be part of 110. I sincerely hope each and every one of you that are watching this that are not members of 110 will click on that button down below the screen, pay the $7, join the booster for $5, because I was one of the lucky ones to get in there about a week ago, and I've already got people in the matrix for the $5 funnel. It works. If you do what the team tells you to do, and we look at ourselves as a team, you're going to see proof in your own back office, and you don't have to look at mine. Thank you, and I sure hope you all join.
Oh, man. Nothing beats the voice of experience, and nothing beats what you just said, Mike. I can't even top what you said, because it's, in so few words you just nailed it. Aaron, you probably agree. Holy cow!
Yeah. Back in the day, you were dying. You were literally laying there in bed, going, "Why can't I get it? Why? Where is my leadership? What am I missing?" Right? And here you go. I mean, the conglomeration of all of our skills and knowledge on this panel has led to this point today, right now. Sorry, man. Oh, one more thing. I just saw a comment right here, and we're going to go back to the 12-year-olds can do it, right? One of our members, Mario Johnson, her daughter is a marketing professional in the making, 11 years old, just created a live fire chat and said, "Hello, Mom." That's how freaking easy it is on the other side of that yellow button. So click it now, jump in for $7, bronze booster for $5. You can't go wrong. Back to you, Scott. I love you guys.
Oh yeah, I'm actually lost for words right now, because I'm just, this is such a badass panel, and I shouldn't say that because we just found out there's 11-year-olds watching. But we're real around here. So sorry, moms, earmuffs. When Scott comes on, you never know what he's going to say. That's part of the reasons why I capture people's attention, because you just don't know what's going to come out of his mouth at any time. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to bounce over to Ron. Ron, why don't you come out, buddy, and share some of your experiences and some of the things that are happening in your business. I know you got a lot of things going on. You're really excited. So go ahead. We'll turn the time over to you, buddy.
Absolutely, Scott. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I think the biggest theme here for the night is learning. You know, I told you last week that I was a newbie when I came to the 110 method, and that's the biggest thing I enjoy doing is learning the skills that I'm learning, because I'll be able to use them for the rest of my life. And so, you know, learning, sitting there, doing the video, you know, putting it all together, like I said last week, automatically. You know, once I got it set up, now I'm in the deeper learning. I'm in the different, the booster, the bonus booster is amazing training in there. If you've joined that and you have yet to go through that training, it's phenomenal. It will change your life. It will give you direction. It will help you be better at whatever you do, especially when you're doing it for the 110 method. It's really, really deep, profound information that you can use in any area of life, relationships with your family, relationships with other people on the internet that you're going to be working with. I also like the fact that Sandy was talking about learning when we think we can't do something, a lot of times it's really that we won't do something. And so the way they trick, okay, if I can't, then it means I won't. Well, then I just reverse that question and say, well, how can I? Who can I find on my team? Who can I go to in the private group and ask a question to that will respond to me maybe in a private message to help guide me and coach me along for this specific issue? I'm not good at recruiting. Who do I see that's on here talking about recruiting all the time? And you know, the friendliness, and there's no like, oh, I'm not on your team, I can't help you. Everybody that I've reached out to on this team on the 110 method has helped me, private message me, you know, when I'm having challenges and things like that. But the other thing that Sandy talked about too was taking action. You know, faith is actually a verb. But the first thing that you have to execute, the fact that you believe in something, is you have to take action. That's how it becomes a verb. Most people wait, oh, I have faith that this will all turn out, and you know, it's a noun, it's a verb. Faith means I am going to see the end from the beginning, know it is good, and I'm going to start right here. I'm going to do step 1. I'm going to do step 2. I'm going to do step 3. I'm going to get all my stuff on automatic, and then I'm going to start learning how I can do this task, how I can become a better recruiter. And basically, how can I, if I can't explain this to somebody, who can I get that can help me in a three-way chat together to explain how this can help them? You know, like you said, for $7 to get started, you know, pushing on the yellow button. For an additional $5 for the bonus booster. I mean, we're talking about $12. Who doesn't have $12 to start an online empire? You know, one last thing I wanted to share with you. If you way of the 10 opportunities plus the bonus booster, and I think about mountains. You know, mountain, when it rains, there's all kinds of crevices inside of that mountain, and when the rain starts falling down, it starts to pond and puddle, but it all makes its way down to the bottom through gravity. And in that is the wealth that Bingo was talking about. You know, time freedom is one of the most valuable things that we can give to ourselves and to our family, and financial freedom to be able to have that time freedom. And so with the 110 method, you can certainly do that. So pushing that button, taking that action, having the faith that you will learn the things that you need to learn so you can get started too, is very, very powerful and empowering. And do it for your family. Do it for yourself. Learn something new. Nobody ever became successful staying in their comfort zone.
Yep. How do you?
I was waiting for a response. Eric, you know, like you were going to say something.
They're just you guys really just brought it home. I mean, how do you follow this up? Right? March 2nd, 2015 goes down in history. It's one of the most powerful hangouts I've ever even seen, let alone been a part of. You guys really just brought it home. Thank you so much for all of your knowledge and everything you've shared tonight. I'm going to go ahead and close this out for those of you watching. We've heard a lot of different voices here, all different backgrounds, different countries, right? Thanks, Sandy, for coming out tonight. Appreciate you. Love you. But lost for words, right? Word salad. We all get that for every now and then. The one thing that everybody had to share in common is there's problems and struggles in the industry. And you may be at the point in your journey to your success to where you're maybe just a little bit lost. You might be inundated with a ton of information you do not know where to start. Okay. You may be at loss for a sponsor, somebody to guide you. My friends, as you watch this tonight, right now, we're going to close this out. I want you to listen and pay attention and think back to everything that you heard here tonight, and I dare you to tell us that we don't have the success vehicle for you. It's just on the other side of that yellow button. If a 12-year-old can do it, so can you. It's simple method and strategy. There's not hours and hours and hours of training to get you lost and hung up and waiting for the next piece of information you can learn on and still not take action on. This is, you hit that yellow button, you're set up in 30 minutes, and you're taking action in 45. You're building a business within an hour of that yellow button. All it takes is for you to want it bad enough. You want to have your why bad enough. Whether it's to send your kids to school or to pay your bills, it's got to start somewhere, my friends. It's got to start with firing your boss. That choice is yours. The next thing you do is hit the yellow button. My name's Aaron Cahoon, one of the co-creators of this fabulous system. Thanking the panel tonight for coming out. Very powerful. Thanks you guys for watching. We love you. We'll see you next week.